Kelly Barlow Creations. If you're new to my channel and you're stopping by for the first time, thank you for stopping by. Welcome to my channel. Stick around a while by clicking that red button for more crafting on a budget, more everything on a budget videos to come. And if you click it again when the bell appears, YouTube should notify you every time I'm uploading a new video, depending on the option that you choose in the drop-down menu of the bell. If you're interested in following me on social media, you can find those links, you guessed it, in the description box below. I'm sitting in my new chair. It got here early. It wasn't supposed to be here until the middle of March, and I am so stinking excited. It came last week, and so my craft room is starting to come together. So once it is completely done, I will most definitely take you on a tour of it and show you it. I am just so stinking excited because I have got a good workspace now, a workspace that I can call my own, a place that I can create, a place that I can film, and so it is amazing. And yes, it was worth the wait. So anyway, what do I have going on for you for today? Today, I'm going to be showing you what I do with Dollar Tree's air dry clay. This is amazing. I love that Crafter Square is carrying this. It is in the terracotta color. I wish it was white, but you know what? There is still a ton of things you can do with it. I gotta tell you though, today's DIY is not my idea. This is a DIY that my stepmom saw on TikTok using this clay. When she showed it to me, I was over the moon about it. I loved it. And so I just knew that it was something I had to do, and I thought I'd bring you along with me while I do it and show you just how great this DIY is. So I'm gonna quit my gabbing. Let's jump into it and let me show you this cool DIY using Dollar Tree's air dry clay, any air dry clay, but if you can get it at Dollar Tree, you might as well, because it's $1 and you're gonna save a ton of money. Let's get to it. So yeah, here's a better look at Crafter Square air dry clay since I had it backwards in the intro. This is a terracotta color, but that's okay. I think it's just gonna add more to the rustic feel and look of these tags that I'm going for. This clay is a bit wet, wetter than I would say some of the air dry clay that you would get at Michael's or Joann's, but it's okay. It's gonna be a little messy. Our hands are gonna get dirty, but why not? That's what soap and water's for, right? Taking a rolling pin, I'm gonna go ahead and roll out the clay. I'm not using a lot, and I am doing this on top of one of Dollar Tree's cutting mats. You can find these in the kitchen section of Dollar Tree. They come in a 2-pack. These are great. I buy them all the time because it really does save your workspace and it's easy cleanup. We're gonna need some water for this because this clay does crack a bit. I found that if you put just a bit of water on top of it, it takes the cracks away and smooths it out quite a bit. Now to cut and shape my tag, I'm not using anything fancy. I'm going with a ruler because it's what I have on hand. There's a ton of different things that you can do to cut your clay. Don't go out spending any money for this and getting any special tools because I'm sure you've got something around your house that'll work. If you find that your edges are a bit jagged, rough, uneven, just take and put some water on your finger, rub over the clay, and it's gonna smooth them out. The tag I'm making today is just a simple tag, one of those paper tags that's, I guess, sort of a rectangle shape, but one of the ends kind of tapers in. And so to do that, if you just cut a rectangle, now it doesn't have to be perfect, I can't emphasize that enough. Because these clay tags are supposed to be rustic, they're supposed to be uneven, then taking on one end with your ruler, if you just taper in and cut off that corner point, you're gonna get the perfect shape tag, and this is the one I'm going for. You can do this on any size magnitude that you want. I just wanted to go with a smaller size. To lift these up off of the mat, if you take just one of Dollar Tree's putty knives, you can scrape it right up. And again, putting some water on your fingertips, you can smooth out any of those edges that aren't as smooth as you want them to be. Get rid of some of that excess clay. Yep, I'm gonna use a straw for the hole. Why not? It's what I have on hand and it'll work, it'll be perfect. A little trick that I did learn though is if you wet the straw before you put it in the clay, And once you put it in the clay, if you kind of twist, it smooths out those edges and the clay piece comes right out. Now to put some lettering on these tags, I'm gonna use these stamps that I got in subscriber mail last month, and I thought it would be fun just to put XOXO on this tag. What's great about this is you can put anything on this. You can put somebody's name, you can put any word you want, endless possibilities, and you're gonna be able to make so many tags out of one block of Dollar Tree's air dry clay, or any clay for that matter. If you can't get it at Dollar Tree, you can find air dry clay by Crayola. You can get it at Walmart, Michael's, Joann's. It's not very expensive at all. Look at how cool that is. I'm gonna place my tags on some wax paper and I'm gonna let them dry overnight, hence air dry. Do not put these in the oven to try and speed up the drying process because it will crack the clay. When I was making these tags, I was really thinking, what do I have around the house that would work for different shapes? Definitely cookie cutters are a given. If you've got some cool shaped cookie cutters, you could use those, but I really wanted to stay with some of the basic shapes. And so I found this lid that was on one of my seasoning containers. This is gonna work perfect. It's the perfect size, it's the perfect shape, and it's gonna give us a circle. And so again with the straw, I went ahead and wet the straw, and once I insert it into the clay just by twisting it, once you pull it out, you've got a nice clean hole in your clay almost tag. These stamps here are perfect for this. I was so happy that I had these in my stash from that subscriber mail. You can get these at Joann's, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, even Walmart. I've seen them at Walmart for $1 for the full pack. At Michael's, I think you're gonna pay $2. They're usually in those crafting dollar bins that run from $1 to $5 there at the store. They're a handy little stamp. I think it's fun to maybe put a name on this one. I'm putting my name. You can put a word like faith or love on them. Endless possibilities. I let these dry overnight. Look at how cool these turned out. I love how imperfect they are. I think it adds so much character to them. It gives them that rustic feel that I absolutely love. I think that these are so fun. They were super easy to do, and there's so many things you can do with them. If you don't like the terracotta color of these, that clay color, take some paint and give them a quick coat of paint. I'm using some of Waverly's Cashew. I thought that this would be the perfect color to them because once I add the paint to them, I'm gonna go ahead and distress them and give them that cream colored clay tag feel. You know me, I need to add age to these, so I'm gonna do that using Tim Holtz Distress ink in the color of Walnut Stain. If you take a paintbrush and you just run it along the ink pad itself, then you can easily just distress whatever it is that you're distressing. Now, when you use this ink on paint, on a chalk paint, it does come out a bit lighter. So if you want the ink to be more pigmented, you could either run your tag along the ink pad itself or just do a couple of coats of the ink with your paintbrush. When I was adding the twine to the tags, I started off with one strand, but it just seemed too thin. It didn't feel substantial enough, I guess. And so I went ahead and did it 2 strands thick, and that seemed to do the trick. Once I fed it through the hole, when I tie my knot, I like to tie my knot and pull it straight down to the top of the tag, and it leaves that extra twine there on the end to attach it to whatever it is that you're gonna attach it to. Can I just tell you how much I love these tags? These are the best. They were super easy to do. I love the way they look, painted or not painted. I think either way, they totally look rustic. It just gives them 2 totally different rustic looks, I guess. And I think that these are a piece that when you attach them to a gift, even a mason jar or something, oh my word, the person who receives it is gonna love it. They are not gonna throw this tag away. They're probably gonna use it as a keychain. Hey, that's a good idea. Make them a keychain. But they might break because they're clay. Maybe they won't. I don't know. We could try it, but what a fun piece.
they'd make cute magnets. Once I made those 4 tags, I wasn't done playing in the clay. I wanted to make more tags. I wanted to get a stash going so I could add these to all of my gifts for, say, Mother's Day, Easter, Father's Day, you name it. So I went into the kitchen, I was looking around to see what other shapes I could make these tags out of, what fun shapes I could make these tags out of. When I found this biscuit cutter, how fun is that? I say that you pick up some clay, whether it be at the Dollar Tree or at your local craft store, and you make some of these tags because they are quick, easy, they're budget friendly. This could be a craft project that you do with the kids, and they could make tags for their moms and dads for Mother's Day and Father's Day. Get creative and have some fun. Alrighty, so Kayla's uploaded a video this week. I wonder what it is. I am just now seeing this thumbnail. I don't have words. I'm scared. I have not seen this video, so head on over to Kayla's channel with me to see what she's got going on. You can find the link to this video in the description box below.
How awesome are those tags? I am obsessed. I want to keep making them and making them and making them, and I want to have a full stash of them because I think it is such a cool and unique way to put a gift tag on a gift. And so I was really excited when I saw this, and I knew it was a DIY I had to recreate for you all and show you all because it is that amazing. I hope you all enjoyed today's DIY using Crafter Square air dry clay, or like I said, any clay for that matter. Please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and let's get this video to, you guessed it, 5,000 likes, because like I always say, each and every one of your thumbs up and those comments that you do leave down below, they really do help my channel to grow, and it helps YouTube to notice me just a bit more. Until next time, everybody, I hope you have a fantastic day. Happy crafting on a budget. Stay happy, stay safe, stay healthy, but most of all, stay positive, please.